Testing 1 2 3 4. Testing 1 2 3 4. Right, I know that DJ Goham is streaming at the moment, but I wanted to check some stuff out. So no disrespect to DJ Goham or Killer Weasel, who I believe are streaming at the moment. But I did want to take a look at some stuff, mods and stuff like that, so apologies to them. There was an update to a mod for the JCB and the JCB Fast Track 150, so I just want to take a look at this. I did download it, didn't I? Pretty sure I did. Anyways, we'll take a look. Right, let's do this again. Well, I'll know if it's if there are more options. So the modder, the guy who made this mod, said that there were new options that were available. So standard, wide, narrow, fast 125, 135, 155, 185. Well, I don't know about that now. I wonder, do I have the wrong version? What the hell? Matt Downs, how are you, sir? I downloaded, well, apparently I downloaded a fresh copy of this mod today, and there's supposed to be some new options in it in terms of the engine and stuff like that. You know, he said there was a 203 horsepower version or something like that, but I'm not seeing it, so I have no idea what's going on there. Are you not watching DJ Goham's live stream? He's there. He's live at the moment. I tuned in, just the pre-stream and said hello and stuff like that. But I just wanted to take a look at some stuff. Like we got got this class mega pack or something like that that came out. Enough said, Matt, about that. Yeah, so the class 208, model 1994. 1994. Until 1994 or from 1994? What the hell is the difference? I can't see any difference. Model from 1994 is, anyways, let's have a look at this. Okay, one warning light, two warning lights, one warning, two warning, three warning, okay. Alright, Trelleborg with, I have no, whoa, that's a bit different. So it's like there's like a row crop tire on the outside. That's interesting. I don't think I've seen that before. Trelleborg 710, 270, Trelleborg 650, 270. Hold on a second. Let's go back again. So that's 650. 270 95 R4. 710. Interesting. I have no idea what these tires do. How much is that to lease? Oh, it's quite cheap, isn't it? 7,500 litre capacity. Wow. For, jeez, that's for nothing. Wow. See how cheap is that? That is dirt cheap. How big is this header? 6 meters. Is there anything else there? 5.5, 6, 12.5. I've no idea what that's from. No. That's interesting. I don't know the exact details, but I'm aware that some drama went down or something like that, but I'm not fully up to speed. Right, let's take a look at this. So it's only 14 miles per hour, but it's really cheap to rent. And 7,500 litres. Oh, it's going 15. That's not too bad. Is Killer Weasel still streaming, or has he finished? It's not a bad looking Harfter. I mean, you know, it's boxy and it's clearly like a, you know, an older model. I'm not sure when they produced these. Well, I'd said 94, so you know, it's pretty old by today's standards. But I actually thought it might have been from the 80s or something like that. But you know, it's not too bad, especially for the price of it. quite long as well, isn't it? It's a very long harvester. You put it up against this guy here, which is it's pretty damn long. I mean, they're kind of almost the same length and stuff like that. Oh, what are we doing? What are we doing? So I think it's possible I have the wrong tractor installed. I don't know how I managed it, but it has not been updated. That clearly says 185, 188 horsepower. So where's this 203 horsepower model? I was positive that I downloaded the right one. Hmm. That's interesting. Uh, I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do here. Will I do some harvesting? I mean, I wasn't planning on, I wasn't planning on doing anything really. I was just gonna, take a look at some mods and stuff like that, but I don't know. You know what? I think actually I might sleep through the night as well. Finally, some sunshine. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That's not very good. Oh dear. Oh, come on, push him out of the way. You're powerful enough. So we're in the final growth stage here now. Excuse me. Just drinking my tea here. So as I said, I wasn't really planning on, doing anything in terms of, harvesting or playing and stuff like that. I was just going to, I wasn't going to stay on long. I was just going to take a look at a few mods. I was just doing a bit of maintenance on my mod folder and stuff like that. Copying, doing backups and stuff like that. Making sure my files were up to date. Great demand at the sawmill. Well, I do not do any I am not doing anything related to wood, so that makes no difference to me. There we go. I suppose we'll do a little work here. Yeah, I suppose we'll just harvest the fields and stuff like that. As I said, I wasn't planning on doing this, but sure, what the hell. Um, I'm gonna set this guy off on a worker, and we'll take a look at that class harvester. It's a pretty small header though. What is it? 6 meters or something like that. You know, that's not very you know, not very efficient. It's less than half the size of the what you call it? The ideal. So, you know, it's not bad. There does seem to be some kind of, I don't know, discoloration and stuff like that in it. Maybe that's intentional. Maybe it's the maybe, you know, see the way it's like. I assume that's from the exhaust of the engine. You know, that it's a bit dirty and stuff like that. So I mean, that's what it looks like. So I'm gonna have to re-download that JCB fast track mod again, because unless unless the modder who uploaded it, you know, the guy who did it, unless he didn't swap out the files and stuff like that. But it said in the description that he added 2 new engine options, and that one of them was 203 horsepower, but I'm certainly not seeing that. Oh, you can see inside the bin. So where is the bin filling up then? So I don't see anything. Oh, when I sold the tractor, it left that stuff behind. Okay. I was wondering why that was there. Attaching to tools not allowed in this state. Ah, if only we had class in the game officially. Would be so cool. I love the colors of class. You know, the lime green and white and red. I think it looks fantastic. It's just a damn shame that well, hopefully by FS21 we can get it in there. So where is the best price for soybeans at the moment? Let me see, let me see. The prices are not good. So the highest price is 2,647. I mean, that's pretty weak sauce right there. That's not a good price. I mean, I've seen prices over, 3,000 and stuff like that. That's not good. You know what? I may have to take another headland off this to give this guy a better opportunity to do his work, because he's kind of going all over the place. Fast farmer! How are you, sir? What happened there? Am I crashing into something? How are things? Uh, just taking a look at this class mega pack thing that came out. I don't know, when it said mega pack, I don't know. I expected at least a couple of harvesters, but apparently there's only one in it. I thought there was like a 218 or something like that. Unless there's more equipment that I missed. I must read the description and see exactly what's in it. So I won't be staying too long, guys. Basically, I'm just going to harvest these fields, and then I'm going to save the game. You know, I really wasn't intending on, um, doing any work. I was just going to, take a look at a few mods and stuff like that. You know, take a look at this. And apparently, there was an update for the Fast Track 150, but either I downloaded the wrong file or the person who uploaded it screwed up, but it doesn't appear to be updated at all. and the price is so weak on soybeans at the moment. There's no real point in, there's no point in even selling the crops. Might as well just stick it into storage and wait for a better price. Right, let this guy unload. Guys, you know, I don't want to say, too much about, what's been going on and stuff like that. Um, I've said I've said my piece, as it were, on a couple of my own live streams. Giving my own opinion and stuff like that. So Killer knows my position, and one would assume that DJ, he's either been informed or he's seen it for himself. What I said and stuff. I would assume that someone has informed him, but which is fine. But I don't want to I don't want to say too much more about it, because I said what I had to say about that situation, and time to move on. Although I would, that Virtual Farmer now has done his 24-hour live stream. I think the gauntlet now has been thrown down to DJ in terms of him doing his own 24-hour stream. So it'll be interesting to see, can we get him to do it. So this, although it did say the class mega pack, so I mean it does say mega on the side, so maybe it is just one harvester. I don't know, when you say like a mega pack, I just assumed that there was more than one harvester. Well, it kind of is, I mean it's got let's take a look again. Maybe I missed something. Yeah, I mean it's got the class 208. It's got the header, which is fine. And I assume that the trailer is here. The header trailer. Yeah, there it is, the header trailer. So that's like, let's take a look at this. With warning lights. With warning triangle. And with warning light. Where's the warning light? Oh, I guess that's it there. Huh, okay. And then you have the wheels, I guess. So like skinny and fat tires. Yeah, that's a good idea. Go to the brand. Alright, here we go. I never even thought of that. Okay. So the Axion, where did I get the Axion? I'm not sure where I got that from. Did I download this? I have no idea. I think maybe I downloaded this. So yeah, there's the Mega, so it's the harvester, the header, and the trailer. This is another class mod. This is basically, you know, there's a Pottinger WinRAR. So basically, it's the exact same as the Pottinger. It's just been like repainted. So that's that one there, the Class Liner 400. This is another mod. Now, what's interesting about that is that I cannot. Whoa, look at this. I think I have some broken mods here, guys. That is not loading. And the Jaguar 900 will not open whatsoever. Oh, I think I have some broken. These are like, you know, these aren't official mods. These are like from the dodgy websites. So I think I've got some broken stuff here. Yeah, that is not opening. That opens, but it's nowhere to be seen. Yeah, these are not loading. Yeah, this class pack will have to be deleted. It's clearly broken. And this as well. I think the direct disk is probably part of that pack as well. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of that mod. Clearly broken. Let me think. Wasn't the OptiLiner? I don't think I have it installed though. Do I have the OptiLiner installed? The 63,000 liter? I don't have it. This came out. This is from 4D Modding, but it's branded in the game as Lizard. But I obviously here, you know, the original manufacturer name here is Brauman. So 26,500. Michelin, Nokian, Lizard. Oh, very nice. Look at this. Oh my God. Kildare, Ireland, Tipperary. Oh, that's so cool. So you can change the registration to various, you know, like Germany registration, UK, France, Netherlands, no registration. That is very cool that there are, you know, Irish registrations in there. Toolbox. That's kind of cool. So let's take a look at the wheels. Michelin. Maybe Trelleborg. Oh, what was I doing? Sorry. I wasn't paying attention. Right, let's take a look at this field here and see where we're at. I wonder if there's any invisible crop. You know the way you know, sometimes if you go to the edge of the field, you know, like this, you find invisible crop and stuff like that. You might get, I don't know, like 1 or 2 liters of you know, crop out of it. At least that's what I call it, an invisible crop. You know, it doesn't show up per se, but it's actually on, you know, on the field and stuff like that. Let's take a look down here and see if there's anything invisible down here. So when you're talking about bunkers and stuff like that, I know you've been collecting grass killer weasels, so I'll show you my little setup here. I don't know if you've seen it previously. Right, so I've got the large bunker silo, and in mine I have well, basically 650,000 liters, and it's fully compacted, and it's pretty damn flat as well, you know. So you know, I've been rolling over this thing constantly to try and, you know, get it absolutely as flat as possible. So I'm not sure where I'm going to stop, you know, or whether I'll fill it up or I haven't decided yet. So I think I'll do the usual job here. We'll take off the headlands. We'll set a worker on this field and let him do his thing. As I said, this will be a fairly quick stream, guys. Because I said all I'm going to do is just, you know, harvest the fields. And then put the crops into storage and then save the game. I won't be doing much beyond that. Because I need to go offline and check a few things. I need to delete some mods, obviously some of them are broken. And I need to check version numbers of mods as well. Because what I do is, you know, I have like 4 backups of all my, you know, my important files and mods. So, you know, like every few days I'll update them and stuff like that to make sure it's current. Let's go and unload this guy here. I mean, it's a pretty cheap down. How much was the harvest to rent? It was very cheap to rent. What the hell? What is going on here? Is it going to unload? Wow, that is so weird. Is that another bug, I wonder? You see that? It's not unloading. That is so strange. Gabriel, how are things? Hope you're doing well. I think I'm experiencing a little bug here. I'm just going to check again. Well, for ice, I can't seem to be able to unload this harvester. Not sure what's going on. Whoa, 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 whoa. No, it is working. Well, sort of. Come on, dude, what the hell? is a little strange now that the way this is operating. It's kind of doing it, but it's starting and stopping. Yeah, I pulled in and out and stuff like that. I mean, it's doing it now, so it has unloaded. Whoa, 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 whoa! Could be the height of the trailer as well, because I mean, this is a pretty small harvester. So when you pipe out, you know, I mean, it should do it anyways, but you know, it's not the certainly not the biggest pipe in the game. So not exactly sure what's going on there with this. I mean, this is the mod that was put out by Giants, on the mod hub and stuff like that. It's not from any of the dodgy websites or anything. So I'm not sure. So, but this harvester was very cheap to rent. What was it again? Yeah, I mean the 2,346. I mean that's nothing for a harvester, and it's got 7,500 liter capacity, which is fantastic. I mean that's a pretty hefty a hefty capacity and stuff like that. I've got another mod here. Uh, this is a Laverda. No idea where that's from. Laverda, 12,500 liters. So it looks very much like an Adco ideal or Adco harvester. It looks very much like CR1090, but obviously it's not exactly the same because of the thingy on the side there. But there are certain similarities between the 1090 anyways. And I've got this one here. Obviously, this isn't on the mod hub. This came from one of the dodgy websites, as they call it. A Sampo Comia C6, 4,200 liters. It's fairly cheap to rent as well. So what else is there? Let's take a look at JCB. Oh, okay. Right. As I said, this is another non-mod hub mod that I got from the dodgy websites. It's JCB 533. I'm not sure if this was in Farming Simulator 17. It might have been. I'm not entirely sure. And then we have this one, which is JCB Fast Track 150. This is from the Farming Simulator 17 Modern Classics DLC that is on Giant's website. I actually bought that DLC on Friday for Farming Simulator 17, so I'm gonna be using that in another stream. Oh, the JCB was in Farming Simulator 17. I thought it might have been. It kind of looked familiar and stuff like that. Maybe it was the 433 or something like that. Not entirely sure. So it's just one of these, It was obviously imported over and stuff like that. So that's all my JCB stuff. But this class is definitely broken. Look at that. I mean, I'm pressing the button and it will not open. It's just nothing. That's fine. That's fine. No problem. Took a little bit to load, but it got there. This is fine. No joy. Will not load. And I can get into this one, but as you can see, I'm getting a loading screen and it's nowhere to be seen. The class Orbis 900. It is just not there. And then the 600, same thing again. It is just invisible. So there is clearly the mod must be broken. I may have to re-download it, or else it's probably just broken, I would say. So I don't have a huge amount of mods installed. Just the stuff that I need. I have everything downloaded. I have like over 8 gigabytes of mods now at this point. But you know they're not all activated or whatever you called. They're downloaded but not installed. I think that's the word I was looking for. So is there anything left in this field? It's a tiny... Oh, he did both fields. Oh, very good, very good. Well, see, that's what I like to see. Smart workers, intelligent guys who are gonna, make your life easy. So this guy basically, he did both my fields without me, stopping at one field and moving on to the other. The worker was intelligent enough to to harvest both fields, which is cool to see. I think it depends on, like for example, let's say he was, I think it depends on, right, so like, let's say he gets to about this point, stuff like that, right? So he starts going up and cutting the grass. I think it's something, if it's within a certain distance, if it detects, the crop in the next field. So if he was cutting it like this, it would detect, the next field over, and then he would obviously move over and start cutting the other field. At least something like that. So, as I was saying in some of the other streams, I bought Farming Simulator 17 for PC on Steam. It was discounted to 15 bucks. And then yesterday I got there were a couple of items that were released on PC only that were not available on console. So obviously I never got to play them or experience them. So one of them was it was like a third party DLC, as you could call it. It was like an Airsoft straw harvest add-on. Daggerwin, reviewed it and did a series on it and stuff like that. That was like $14, so I bought that yesterday. Then there was another one called the Modern Classics DLC, which is only available on the Giants website, um, and that was $5. So as you know, for the FS17 mod contest, I think he created that Modern Classics pack, and he came, I don't know, second or third or something like that. So obviously Giants liked what he did, so hey, let's put it on our website and we can sell it and stuff like that, and you can get some of the profit and stuff like that. So I bought those two yesterday, um, and I am going to maybe check them out tomorrow. I'll do another live stream and we'll take a look at those and see what they look like, and how they operate and work and stuff like that. Oh, he's getting there. So for anyone who doesn't know, this is like my favorite tractor ever. This is like my go-to vehicle on every single map, and I generally buy them as well. So this is the 8330. It's just awesome. 348 horsepower and 45 mph. An absolutely cracking tractor. Really, really great. Yeah. Well, yeah, I I had an Xbox One X up until like January of this year. Um, and I had FS17 and 19 on console. So obviously I was playing that and stuff like that. But I got pissed off at the limitations of console, the slot count, the graphics, uh, the lack of class, and you know all the cool mods that the PC guys were getting. So I sold my Xbox, I built the PC, and here I am and stuff like that. So now that I do have a PC, I wanted to check out uh, this kind of exclusive uh, DLCs that we never got to play with on console. Although I have to say this thing is slow, 15 mph. Oh my god, very very slow. Oh, it's working. It's unloading. Is it stopped again? Come on, dude. Oh, it's kind of starting and stopping. Unload you. What the hell? That is so weird. I have no idea what's going on with that. It just does not seem to be detecting it properly. Yeah, I got the I had FS 15, 17 and 19 on the Xbox. And I also bought Farming Simulator 13 for the Xbox 360, but I never got to play it. So, I could probably, with Steam and stuff like that, you have FS 15, 13 and 11. That's currently on the the Steam store. So maybe eventually I'll get those. I'll wait for sales and stuff like that. So between these two guys, I should make very short work of this field. I should unload very, very quickly, or unload. It should be harvested very quickly. Same with these damn cars. They always seem to, I don't know, there's some kind of collision detection thing with the cars as well, that they seem to stop anytime there's a harvest or a tractor in their vicinity. People like the PS4 because it's dead easy to stream from. You know, it's just click a button and stuff like that, and you're live streaming. I don't understand why Xbox never had that system. Why they never had YouTube live streaming, baked into their operating system right from the start. But and I'm sure that's what's given the PS4 a big advantage in the console wars as well. The fact that you can stream live to YouTube. I got the Xbox One X for graphics quality. Obviously, it's a much superior system in terms of raw horsepower and stuff like that. So I think that's it. Should be it. Yeah. But yeah, the PC graphics compared to console is much superior. Like for FS17, I'm actually able to with all the quality settings set to their maximum, but also my resolution has been so my resolution is actually like 2K, 2160, and then it downscales to 180p. So it's called like resolution scaling. So for example, if you had if you had a 180p monitor and you had a powerful enough graphics card, let's say a 2080 Ti, what you could do is you could set the in-game resolution to 4K and then it would actually it would downscale the 4K image to 180p. So it's like you're getting, technically you're getting a superior image quality because it's a 4K image that's been downscaled. So you get sharper image, sharper, better anti-aliasing and stuff like that. The jaggies are much much better, much cleaner. Right, so we won't be going too much longer here now. We'll just tip this stuff into my storage silo, and I think we will call it a day. So I've got another what was it, 4,500 in this. So let's see, can we do this here? Yeah, there we go. Now, that's that, as they say. So I'm pretty sure that's that. So I will return the class. No need for that. Let's get this guy out of here. And that, my friends, is it. That is where we call it a day, a night, an evening, wherever you are in the world. So let's check how much we have. So we've got 91,821 liters of soybeans. But the prices are not great. It's only 2,647. So I want to wait until it gets about 3,000 liter or $3,000 per 1,000 liters. So my friends, this is where we're going to call it quits, call it a night. We're going to save the game here. We're going to exit. And we are going to end the stream here. So, Matt, Killer Weasel, Gabriel, who else tuned in? Yeah. Sorry, I actually missed your message, Mr. Bone, Mr. T-Bone 39. Apologies if I missed your message. Thank you for tuning in. Appreciate everyone, taking a look at my stream. Yeah, so we're going to end the stream right here, guys. Have a good night and take care. Bye bye.